Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, FirstBank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on a team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Vanderbilt's offense will go on the attack first. For Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So Washington State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will guys that will lead. It's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I need to throw this ball short. I got to fit in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's what puts your athletes there.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play-action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got a wide-open receiver. Still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it out to 14. The Cougars are on the move. Running to the left. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They go right back to it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this 1st drive.
To the air, it's Tucker. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Thought he had it and yeah, right. He missed it. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game. And so far, they've taken it away.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room, it's Fields. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones. They completely lost their runs.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
Sends it back in motion. Quarterback keeper. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
1st down, Commodores.
The Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the single back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. On target. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Get set, get set.
Trying to push it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Trying to have success on 3rd down.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Number 13.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one swells the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
There's so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice
Fielded in the end zone, it's Westbrook. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Jordan finds his man on the left. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job on the defense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Now on the move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They go to the ground. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. He's got it down the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him...
Turning it on! He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Pulls it, fires to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Wazoo! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
And we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. LSU is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These Bayou Bengals have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't find a room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll slide it at the 37.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
That's caught. It's Fields. Still on his feet at the 45. What a play to get inside the red zone. They are set up at 17.
That's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the basket.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Lost the throw again. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third down. He's got him still on his feet. Catch him on into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. You can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dunk. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Westbrook. Nice job executing all of the assignments they could have stopped that return at the 22. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Pulls it, fired complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Back to pass, it's Duggar. Rushes on him. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. At that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Feels the punch to try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down when they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it second and short, not a good job by this defense.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up. And now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
And the Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion. advantage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Washington State will have to put it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down. But when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line with a big red zone opportunity here. They'll try the run. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Hines is back in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Gonna take a shot. Oh, the deep ball was there and just trickled through his fingers.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
From the gun on third down. Caught over the middle, it's right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Washington State sent out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner is stuck. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Might be changing the route. Lost a throw. He's working against the clock. Complete to the right. They bring him down, and it'll be first down at the 42.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Richardson. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. Really good job of seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half. They've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at FirstBank Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Commodores will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the Cards team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Looking for a man. It's Duggar. It's complete on the right side. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The give to the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half if they keep giving him the football.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Reaction pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Drops to throw. He lost it high and deep down the right side.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw. It falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Snap from the gun on third down. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down. fires to the wideout. He's got his man downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
On the play.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Brings up second down.
Quarterback making adjustments. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They turn to the passing game on third and short. Got his man. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his feet. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Loses 3. Third down coming up.
And the Commodores come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Third down play from the gun. Caught, posting the marker, it's Coleman. He works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
First and goal. Vandy.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Vandy. Made the grab, and then did the rest himself, and they put one to the board. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exit. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely took care of their business.
Oh, he missed it. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to San Diego State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Snags a quick pass on the left. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first and 10. Quick completion to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The ball and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage. He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere.
Kick is in the air. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Fields. Not much room to run. Give him one to the 7. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got the back in the middle. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. The Commodores in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Let's go! Back to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that one.
Making side adjustments here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Thanks to Graham. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Commodores have their offense in high gear. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor. Both are trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Running back searching for a hole. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got thrilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. They'll slide it into the 24-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Commodores moving quickly to the line. They want to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown goes! Quick strike for the air for the score.
Man, it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too concerned. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. quarter. Nice job.
They'll line up to go for two. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the one. He just couldn't get it in. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Westbrook. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, and they get him on the ground at the 20. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
To throw, it's Doug. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Holman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Working deep down the right side. He's got it on the sideline. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Washington State has it all working right now. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Holman. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let's go.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. From the gun, looking for a man. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into defense because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
Well, the situation that teams around the country practice, having to lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Lost to fire on second down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out there on the 37.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They want that clock to run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He might want another play. Shotgun snap on third down. Unloads to the right. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with the running back. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Fires to the tight end. They've got enough for the first down. They're in the red zone at the 20. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put him in victory formation for the rest of this one. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to find the end zone. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. They're trailing by 10 to Notre Dame. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys,
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll go for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Lined up, and it's a fake in the catch. That one will be incomplete, and as the saying goes, you do that on first down, and you probably just played it yourself.
And a lot of times you see something you want to take advantage of, but the defense did an unbelievable job. Almost like they were playing for the fake, sat on it, read it beautifully, and forced the turnover on downs.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback going around the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel package. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways. They love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary. And you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other, you start to have success. You start to grow as an identity, and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.